Hey guys, welcome to MaffmanJones Reviews. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and today we're going to discuss the 4th episode in the final season, part 2 of season 5, Breaking Bad, Rabid Dog. It's starting to get serious now, guys. I mean, as if it wasn't always serious. All the pieces are in place now, and there were some dramatic turns here, and some situations that occurred that had to be addressed. 1. Jesse did not decide to not burn the house down. It wasn't his idea. He was interrupted by Hank. Now Jesse and Hank have teamed together to basically take down Walt. And Hank has one idea, Jesse has other plans, but they basically come down to the point that they're gonna confront Walt at a location where he set foot in a public place. And that's really it. Marie has a therapy session, and this is the only scene that out of context seems kind of obscure and weird, but it has to make sense in some way because Marie started talking about something like really graphic, but it was cryptic, but obviously she was referring to how to kill Walt, and we all know how she told Walt to kill herself last week. So what if Marie does something terrifying that she's never even thought of doing before? The worst thing she's done is shoplift. So basically anything else from this point would be worse than shoplifting, but I think something really dark's gonna take a turn with her character. She might kill somebody, she might do something that she's gonna regret. The White family, out of precaution, is currently now residing at a hotel, a really fancy hotel, and Walt still found a pool. There's always pools in this show. Some topics of discussion were conversed. Skylar is, she's over the edge now, and she's been dealing with the situation for a couple seasons now, but they're on the brink of danger now, and their lives are at really high risk, and everybody's scared. Walt doesn't seem to be terrified at all. He seems to think that he's very, in a right place, like he seems to be in a good place right now. He thinks that they're all safe for some reason. They're just taking precautionary options, but, some bad shit's gonna go down very soon. Concerning Walt Jr., he is terrified of what's gonna happen to his father, and he's really scared for his father's life, and out of, family matters, he hugs his father, and it's a really touching moment. It's a moment where you might feel bad for Walter in some way because his son just is so oblivious to what's going on. It will truly break my heart if Walt Jr. gets in harm's way at some point in these last 4 episodes coming up. A rarely humorous moment in this episode that was full of tension and drama was when Kubi, Saul, and Walter were in the car and they were discussing what to do about Jesse, and Kubi talks about how basically Badger was discussing Babylon 5, and I guess he's still talking about sci-fi shows. Such an enlightening pothead Badger is. And then you have Skinny Pete, who's just skinny. At the climax of this episode, Jesse goes to confront Walt while Hank and his partner are, looking from the outside with the artificial intelligence. And instead of going up to him, I'm sorry, I'm a little sniffly here. Jesse gets paranoid because he thinks somebody is watching him, like a guard for Walter. He thinks he's gonna die. So he basically runs away to a telephone booth, calls Walter, and he goes, well, you know what? I actually took a precaution. I didn't leave because I didn't want to kill you. I left because I thought that your house wasn't the best place to get you. And he hangs up and goes back with Hank. And Hank starts going, what the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking idiot? You blew our fucking cover. And then Jesse, in a very cryptic way, a way to leave a cliffhanger, goes, I think there's another way we can get him. With a smile on his face. Haha. Shit. But in the final moments of this crazy episode, Walter White is in his vehicle and he calls up Todd, or somebody else related to Todd, because he has another job for him. And I'm guessing this means that he has a job to get Jesse killed. There goes that relationship. Like I said before, this episode felt like the final piece to the puzzle that was setting up everything from the first few episodes. So basically everything is coming together now. Everything's come full circle, and now sporadic lines will go flying. That was a great episode. Aaron Paul and Dean Norris, again, they're at the top of their game right now, and if they don't have Emmy nominations for their performances in this season right now, But tell me, Breaking Bad fans, what did you think of this episode, Rabid Dog? Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed this video, and please tell me what you think is going to happen from this point on. Is anybody going to die soon? Because we haven't had death since Mike. Will somebody die this week? That is the question, folks. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and until next week, see you next time. Did you feel that?